I notice you still haven't explained why we're standing out here in the middle of the night.
We are about to join Dawnguard, vampire hunters, so let's join them.
So we're finally going to meet these vampire hunters you've been mumbling about.
We are almost there. Don't you see that? That fort in front of us is Fort Dawnguard.
How are you planning to join them if you can't even get their name right?
You know, I have Selina, she's vampire. It will speak for itself.
You have what? Let me get this straight. You want us to join the vampire hunters while traveling with an actual vampire.
You are quite bright.
The vampire in black. And you want to bring her directly to Fort Dawnguard? The place specifically built to kill vampires. Oh, would you look at that? A proper entrance at last. Nice little lantern setup they've got there. Seems the Dawnguard aren't living completely in the Dark Ages. Though, I have to say, bringing a vampire to a vampire hunter fortress still strikes me as an exceptionally creative way to get us all killed. But that's why you pay me, I suppose, to follow you into spectacularly bad ideas.
Yeah, that is what is challenging about traveling with me, and of course funny as well.
New recruits. Isran will decide if you've got what it takes. Go on, he's right inside.
Hello there, we are here to join Fort Dawnguard.
So you've got a fire in your belly to kill vampires, eh? Good for you. Vampire attacks are growing bolder across Skyrim. It's no coincidence.
We met Durak and he told us go there to join you and help you fight vampires.
Durak, not Durak. One of my best recruiters. Good man. Lost two wives to vampires. So he knows the stakes.
First things first, I have my co-workers with me, and one of them is special.
And let it special. What in oblivion are you talking about? And what's with these cobwebs? This fort needs to be kept clean and secured. Spiders are the least of our worries when vampires are on the rise.
I was talking about my companion because I don't plan to join alone. I have my companion friend who also would like to join your cause.
Companions are fine, so long as they're committed to our cause. The Dawnguard needs every able fighter who can hold their own. But make no mistake, this isn't like joining the companions in Whiterun or signing on with some mercenary outfit.
Could I introduce you my companion who will help me? I would like to know your opinion.
I can't see anyone properly in this darkness. If your companion can't stand in the light of day and look me in the eye, that tells me everything I need to know already.
She is here. I will introduce you and...
I'm right behind you.
Are you bringing one of those blood-sucking fiends in the Fort Dawnguard?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Are you blind or just stupid? I can smell her stench from here, the unmistakable reek of the undead.
But we spoke with Durak.
Are you completely mad? This is the headquarters of vampire hunters, not a reception hall for the undead.
Oh, please spare me your righteous indignation. If you were half as good at hunting my kind as you think you are, you'd have detected me before we even entered your precious fort.
Every instinct I have tells me to destroy you where you stand.
Yeah, look, Isran, she is with me and she's dedicated to me.
I've spent my entire life learning their tricks and deceptions.
I assure you, Isran, I have no love for my own kind.
You expect me to believe a vampire wants to hunt her own kind, eh? Their kind stick together like rats in a sewer.
And yet here I stand in your fortress surrounded by vampire hunters.
Yeah, do you hear her? She have guts to go here with me, and she has the same intentions like you.
Guts or insanity. I can't decide which of you is more deranged. Her for walking into a fortress of vampire hunters, or you for bringing her here. Every instinct I have tells me to strike you down. Where you stand, vampire. The only reason you're still breathing, or whatever it is you do, is because I want answers.
I'm not here to play games, Isran.
What kind of answers do you want? She don't know anything.
Look at her, standing there in shadow like the predator she is.
Not all vampires are mindless, bloodthirsty monsters, Isran. Some of us have personal reasons for haunting our own kind.
Personal reasons.
Yeah, please, Selina, tell Isran about your reasons to hunt vampires.
Let me be clear, Isran. I hunt my own kind because of
You'll
what
get
they
the hang
become, what they represent. The mindless cattle they turn mortals into, the power-hungry lords who treat all life as playthings.
Vampires don't change their nature. Whatever game you're playing won't work here.
I don't need your approval, Isran. I've been hunting my own kind since before you picked up your first Warhammer. Most vampire lords are territorial, power-hungry, beasts who view both humans and lesser vampires as pawns.
That's it.
Yeah, I trust her. She show herself as a reliable companion, and she have dedication to help me with everything I
Watch the
asked
recall.
her.
Your trust means nothing to me, know it. I've seen stronger men than you fall under a vampire's role, convinced they were making their own choices while dancing to their master's tune. For all I know, you're already her puppet.
I assure you, Isran, if I wanted a puppet, I could find far more
You need to
useful ones than
concentrate,
this Nord
boy.
who can barely
Try it
pronounce
again.
the names of the holds he travels through. Our arrangement is mutually beneficial. I need his combat skills, and he needs someone to keep him alive.
I know that it couldn't be believable for you, Isran, but we have same intentions, and
Watch the recall.
me and Selina also don't want hear any vampire menace around Skyrim.
By the void, put out that light. Are you trying to blind me?
Ichemkich doesn't like the light, does she? Typical vampire weakness. And you expect me to believe she's going to stand with us against her own kind? Look at her recoil from a simple candlelight spell.
Yeah, look, you assigned me to find out what vampires are
Watch the
looking
recall.
in Dim Hollow Crypt, so we will do it for you.
No vampire sets foot in our ranks. That's non-negotiable.
For someone who claims to know vampires so well, you're remarkably short-sighted, Isran.
Among vampires, there are also exceptions. We would consider, like Selina's intention, to don't allow vampires to dominate this realm.
There are no exceptions when it comes to vampires. If I start making exceptions, where does it end? The Dawnguard was founded on one principle. Vampires are a plague that must be eliminated.
Who we are to decide about such things if our life isn't as long as vampire life.
Age doesn't grant virtue. Some of the oldest vampires are the worst monsters of all.
How short-sighted you are, Isran. You think all vampires are the same. The ancient ones you speak of, they're precisely who I hunt.
Look, Isran, with your or without your approval, we would like to investigate that crypt you mentioned where vampires are searching for something.
Dim Hollow Crypt. How do you even know about that? Something's happening there. Something the vampires want badly. The Vigilants were investigating before they were slaughtered.
As you see,
Watch the recall.
vampires are strong foes, and it's not bad to have someone powerful in our ranks.
I can't believe I'm even considering this. The whole of the Vigilance destroyed. Most of my old comrades slaughtered. These vampires are organized. Dangerous. More so than we've seen in centuries. Dim Hollow Crypt is where Totem was heading.
I think that we could find out what is happening.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but fine. Go to Dim Hollow Crypt. Find out what the vampires are looking for.
Alright, we will report immediately as we find anything interesting to report.
If she betrays you, which she will, don't come crying to me.
I think your great vampire hunter friend has mistaken trust for stupidity.
That's
Not
it.
every vampire wants to dominate Skyrim or turn mortals into cattle.
And there it is, the honeyed words vampires are known for.
I traveled with Selina for a very long time, and we did many good deeds together.
don't care how many good deeds you've done together. The moment you let your guard down, she'll show her true nature. That's what vampires do. They wait. They deceive, then they strike.
Let's agree in one thing. We could find out what is happening, and then we will continue with our discussion later.
Fine. Go to Dim Hollow Crypt. Find what the vampires are searching for. But hear me well. I trust you to find what's happening there, not to make decisions about what to do with whatever you find. You report back to me first.
How generous of you to allow us to risk our lives on your behalf. I'm sure your other recruits are lining up for such an honor, investigating a crypt filled with hostile vampires where your vigilant friends were slaughtered.
Yeah, thank you for this opportunity to show you our true intentions, and we don't plan to disappoint you.
Opportunity. Is that what you call it? I call it what it is. A desperate move in desperate times. The vampires are organizing like never before, and here I am sending a Nord who can barely remember names with his pet vampire to investigate. Stand to help us all.